Let's make sure that that's completed. Why are people making such a mess? Oh, no, 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 no. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. Alrighty, so today there's a couple of things that I really want to focus on. Start getting closer to plastics. I don't think we'll get there yet, but start thinking about how do we get oil or potentially hydrogen in this sense. I don't know if there is any oil around us. That's something we can explore. There are a couple of lockers here, which is pretty interesting. There's a lot of stuff down there. Other things is probably looking at hydroponic farming, just to get farming up and running a bit easier, a bit better. We do have these farm tiles and these planter boxes. Improving this, I mean, it's pretty much up and running, right? Yes, it is. Now, is there a way to get the total input output? That would be interesting to see. Is it somewhere around here? I don't think so. So it does look like if I hover over some of the coal generators or the batteries, we can see that the current load is there. And there's a potential load of 2,660. So we do have 600, 1,800. And then we've got all these that get us to... yeah, probably just above there. If they're all working, that should keep everything in a good state. As we can see, it is only slightly strained. Kind of hovers between strained and oh, there we go. It is stressed and overloaded. So definitely need coal there. We'll bump up the priority to get coal to that pretty quickly. And we've got a few more things. So something has been researched. So we need the refined metals. Lovely. Not too sure what a red bolt is here, but that's fine. That's something that I could probably ask you guys to help out. So I think dealing with this is probably the most important. Definitely need to help get this as high as possible. We do need that station as well. Probably need to look up what rad bolts are, but that's fine. In terms of the research, we do kind of want to get a refrigerator. I think this is good because what this will give us, we've already kind of researched it, is the refrigerator for one, and it'll also give us things like the farm station, and I think it even gives us a hydroponic farm as well. So I think that's a good place to start. That'll be good research to kick off. But we kind of have to essentially just look at our metal refinery. Wow, that is big. That is a big chunky boy. This is still not enough. If we have a look at the power, it is still very stressed, even though it's got quite a bit in it. I'm starting to get worried about electricity in that sense. That's incubating, which is fine. Thinking the gases will slowly fade here. We'll need to enable auto harvest. I think mealwood is going to be actually quite handy. I guess we'll uproot that. These look like just weeds. If they're not weeds, we'll just harvest them. This one seems to need illumination, which is great. Now I think this is more of a chicken and an egg because the water is there, but these are going to be a bit of issue there. We do have a lot of oxygen here, and if I look at my F1, this is starting to become very bad, and I don't actually know why. Here is starting to become very, very good, very, very clean air, which is kind of worrying me. Maybe because there's no power. Maybe that's the problem. The power is a bit of an issue. We'll just make sure to mop everything up. That will help everything get back up and running. These might be actually blocked, or they're just clogged. Pipes are blocked as well. I mean, yeah, pipes are blocked because this whole thing is just, you know, feeding itself. I might need to put some sort of, ooh, where is that going? I think that needs to be plugged in. Well, that's good that I found that out pretty early. There we go. Make that a priority 9 as well. Perfect. So that will start feeding things back into the system. Perfect. I don't know why we're still using this. We probably don't need this so much. These guys are all yucky lungs, everything. Okay, this is not good. This is not a good thing. So maybe we have to start looking at potentially optimizing or potentially just adding more, because this guy's already running out of things that we need. But we need to start having a look at the metal refinery as well. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to start looking into. We need to start factoring in. We haven't got the crafts factory, isn't there? Don't we have one of these? Research station, crafting station. I mean, we could go for this. We could go for this. Let's just make one and see how we go with that. Nothing too serious. These guys are now doing their thing, which is great. I'm thinking of actually pumping water through here, from here, air, potentially into these rooms. Gonna find out, but what we can do for now is just kind of block that. Drywall, I don't think we really... Do we need drywall? What does it do? Prevents gas and losses in space. Maybe, I don't know, can we put drywall behind this? No, we can't. Okay. Is what it is. This should make this area a nice little room. Here is being built as well. We need a whole bunch of stuff there, which is great. This should start becoming a room in itself. So if we have a look at our room layouts, the kitchen, no power connected. I mean, what is left for a kitchen? It needs a refrigerator, spice grinder, cooking station, no mess table, minimum size 12 by 12. So I think we can put the refrigerator literally right there. That might work out very nicely. So there we go. We got everybody sleeping. Duplicate temperature, no helping duplicants keep their cool. F3 layer. Yes, I do know that. F3, we are starting to get quite hot over here. That's not good. That is actually not good at all. So probably have to start looking at the refrigerator, which we will put in. If I put in 2 refrigerators, that will make that a kitchen. This is just kind of ration storage boxes. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we do have new duplicants. We've got quite a number here. A lot of piloting. Holy crap, that is a lot of piloting. Honestly, all these 3 are not great. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't do much. The not digging is not a big thing, but what they give us is not really that much. Maybe we have a look at Rowan. I think Rowan is. Out of this, we do get a couple things. Machinery is good. I think we do get machinery. We make him into our rocketeer or something. We do need to get some of those sciences. We do now need to pause again. All of our new cozy sleeping areas is not coming out. We have to we just ended up growing these out, which is fine. If we have a look at this, we are going to start building this insulated tile, which we can start to put along here. Essentially, it'll probably be along this row here because we don't want to start digging this in. And then where did our critter go? Critter's gone down there. Not great because I wanted him to stay up here. But that is what it is. From all of a sudden, the oxygen here has become good. I don't understand how or why, but that is what it is. Oxygen here is pretty breathable, but it is polluted. It's all barely breathable, so we might want to have a look at how we can improve that situation there. And over here, the oxygen has now become exceptionally great, which we might be able to then turn off because there is not much bad oxygen here anymore. It's now moved over to here, which is not ideal either, but is what it is, right? So let's have a look at how we can improve our electricity. How is the grid right now that we have 3 people? Current load is getting quite smashed. Even there, the current load is just high. Current load is just quite high, so it's something that we should have thought about. These jumbo batteries, they're just going to go in and go out, so we've got, we should have started counting a lot of these and then made sure we had enough kind of handle, because if we look at the 600 watts here, that's 120, that's 2, 3, 4, and then if we get another 120, that's 600 already. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty much all of this is capable of. And then we've got all these up here. There's quite a bit. And these jumbo batteries are there. They're good, but they're also chewing up quite a lot. Like even this guy down here, 240. Might be able to disable the 240 guy. Actually, we might just disable him for a bit. There is not a lot of polluted water there anyway. So if we do that, we might be able to actually reclaim some of that energy. Alrighty, so we do have the insulated, so I might actually get insulated in. That might actually be very handy. Like if we do that, even if we cancel some of these, this could be our like a new layer. That might work. Now we all know I can't cancel things. We've seen that in previous videos, so maybe we just come in there, we close that, and we kind of make this nice insulated layer. That should help reduce the amount of heat that's actually creeping in, especially from here. So that should be something. We will come and just dig everything in between that, I guess. This stuff can be dug out, this stuff can be dug out, and this also can be dug out. Now we do have everything here needing. Now this is the problem. We've just turned off 240, but if we come to the power, this is already almost 600. This is like quite a considerable amount. We might not need to plug in the musher per se. We have a look at the room status. It's still not a room, but that's fine. We kind of need a kitchen. Where's the kitchen area? I mean, enable spice grinder to use. Where's the spice grinder? Is that... Where is the spice grinder? Do I have to research spice grinder? I mean, alright, we'll just kick off the spice grinder then. We need just one more, and I think I'll create a nice little room of sorts here. That would be good. So we'll come here, we'll dig that out, build that till about here. Yep, that looks good. And then we can have a door of sorts there. Put a basic door there, that should be fine. Let's just come in and see our duplicant skills. See who has some skills. There we go. We are getting quite a few skills. We'll start off with Ari, and I think Ari, we might get some of the field learnings. I mean, we wanted to do that anyways. This person does love the creatures. Maybe we do get a couple of these field learnings as well, just in case we do need them. Improved construction is always great. Marie can start doing what? Marie likes a lot of things, but I do like digging. Digging is something that is quite important. Critter ranching is important. Improved carrying. You can help carry. You like to carry, so that's a good thing. We can start crittering here. We're just really following what people like. I mean, we don't need destruction. This person starts to get to exosuit training, so maybe we can start putting some rocketeering as well. All this stuff needs to be kind of looked into. How is the oxygen situation here? Not doing too well. Again, we'll probably need a skimmer. So electricity is probably the biggest thing. How do we get more electricity, like a generator? We probably need one of those hydrogen generators or natural gas generators. Probably what's next on the list. And then we're going to figure out how to store hydrogen gas, essentially. That's probably going to be a big factor. There's a whole bunch of hydrogen gas here. And we can maybe start to... There's a whole bunch of algae. Maybe we can start digging up and seeing how we can... Oh, there is some slime here. There's a whole bunch of slime here. Slime is what we were looking for last time. Yeah, some hydrogen gas is something that we can try to pull out. That would be nice. Not a lot we can store, and I forgot, I don't even know how to store gas, but is what it is. That has been disabled, so if we go back and have a look at the power, everything is still relatively strained. So very interesting stuff. I don't know how we're going to do this. We might be able to disable these buildings for now. This will help turn these off. Even down here, this stuff is okay, so we might even just disable this gas pump here. We could disable the gas filter, disable that, and then disable that. And we'll see how that's tracking, see if that's producing enough or getting us to the right spot, so to speak. All these are very full. And how we're going with the water system. The water system should be flowing nicely, should be relatively backed up. That's very backed up. That's actually more backed up than what I would have wanted. and I don't have enough power to generate something else. That has a whopping 120. And yeah, that's gonna absolutely kill everything that I planned. Just need to figure out how to put electricity in these guys. Maybe we do have a look at doing something up here. How is my coal situation going? I mean, I do not have any coal. How do you get coal? Not too sure. There's probably a number of ways where we can go get coal, but that's something we're gonna probably have to figure out. That's all good. That's all being done, being completed. This guy has to do most of the digging because he's got the super hard, super tough digging, which is really good. We will kind of build a ladder through. Then we can start having a look digging out that way. I think that's what we need to do. That's been disabled. This should be disabled as well. And in terms of power, how are we going? Still quite strained. However, all these batteries are quite full. I don't know how they got full, but they are full. So that's going to help us quite a considerable amount. These are being dug out. That's great. This is slowly improving. We probably need a skimmer there. I mean, our batteries are all full. I don't really understand at this point what's happening. I think by disabling some of these, we've gotten it sort of under control. I'm seeing a little bit of excess, but we might be able to have some power here, which is something we might actually work on as well. Almost immediately. Let's try to dig this part out. A 3x3, and then we will build. How high are these? 1, 2. They're only 2, and the coal generator is 1, 2, 3. So if I want to get a coal generator in there, that's probably a smart thing to do. We don't need that there. And then we've got our doors in that area. We'll make this all a priority. Let's just go. Everything here should be a priority 8. Just so I can know that something is being done in this space. This little critter is here. I mean, we can wrangle. That's a good spot to have them in, actually. So that's actually really good. We can start using this space as well. There is a lot of oxygen here. And what did I want to look at? That's right, I want to start getting into material. The material metal refinery. This was going to be our industrial zone, right? We can potentially just put a metal refinery there, and we can start seeing how we go with that. There's a bunch of algae, which is interesting. I know this is going to have a whole bunch of heat, so one of the things I might actually do is see if I can surround this in a whole bunch of that needs to be a door. This should be upgraded potentially to this insulation, and then we can do it there. That would be good. This will now insulate everything. If I have a look at these doors, we need the manual airlock. Do we need manual airlock? I don't know which one's going to cover it. That's fine. So that's going to be something. We'll make all that a priority 7. So that'll essentially go next. Research is complete as well. Yeah, we can start having a look at smart battery. You can look at space power. Let's just look at the smart battery for now. This guy over here, we can wrangle them too. This guy over here, we can wrangle them too. So there we go. We wanted to kind of close this off. And I think potentially putting in a skimmer here would make that really good. I don't know how much of a... it's going to block quite a bit. I mean... let's just go do it. And over here is... wow, that is really bad, actually. That's probably a high priority, honestly. And we really need to dig through here. And make this area a nice working area. I think the idea here was to put in a whole bunch of batteries and potentially a coal generator or something. Maybe even a couple of manual generators that will help power the kitchen area. So we need to start isolating our electricals. Made a mess. Well, that's not good. That's not good. All right, let's just quickly mop all this and make that a high priority. I need a very high priority. I need that pretty much mopped up immediately. And we could start jumping into this. I kind of want the gas reservoir. That's probably next on our list. I mean, is that heading towards jetpacks? Probably is heading towards jetpacks. Let's make sure that that's completed. Why are people making such a mess? Oh, no, 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 no. I know what's happening. Oh, this is not going good. This is not going good, ladies and gentlemen. We are hitting a bit of a snag. And the snag is we don't have enough. Basically, to show you. Everything's backed up. That's the snag. Interesting. So I need a quick fix to this, but I also need a long-term fix to this. And neither of them seem like it's going to be something that's going to be great. Receive, okay, and then we want a reservoir. This is only going to slow down the problem. This is only going to slow down the problem, I suspect, but at least we can get something out of it. This stuff has to be a priority 9. It's actually starting to get to the nitty-gritty, really tough areas where not a lot is happening. Not a lot is actually happening, but a lot is kind of... Oh, God. Oh, God. That is not good. That is not good. Can I somehow wrangle that? I don't know, but we're going to try anyway. This needs to be all fed into there. It's exactly what we need to do. And I need it to come into plumbing. Wait, hold on. Before I do that... It's gonna be something like that. Cool. And then we can potentially just feed that into there. And these are getting full, so we need more there anyway. So we have the loop, but the loop is not good. Let's just put it that way. Another one there. And then we kind of priority 9 this stuff all around here. That's feeding through, and this feed through is, yeah, that's kind of doing their thing. That's yeah, everything's come to a standstill. I might actually just disable this building here because I don't need it right now. I simply just don't need it. All this stuff is just underground. Lovely. So I might make everything here a priority 9, even this. I'm just gonna make everything here a priority 9. It really needs to just be cleaned up ASAP. Everything needs to be cleaned up. Everything needs to be cleaned up. If everything, let's put it a priority 8 because I feel like I'm just making everything a priority 8. Now we've got this. Now we've got this copper ore to copper. I mean, that's all we have right now. Awaiting coolant. I don't know what that means. 40 grams of liquid must be present in the storage to begin production. Great. That's not something I knew was going to happen. No liquid output. We could probably feed a lot of that liquid into there then. That might be a quick way to get the system back up and running. Could just do that. And then unfortunately this has to do that. That would be water. Make that a 9. Everything here a 9. Everything's a 9. Absolutely everything is a 9. So I'm gonna really get stuffed up in a bit because everything is a 9. Not really what I wanted to do, but everything is in fact a 9. So these guys need to come up. Cool. They're cleaning everything up. They're gonna go have a shower and they're gonna ruin everything very, very quickly. The mess that is being made. Guys, I need everybody to focus on these. Unfortunately, everything's a 9, so I kind of have to just come in here and make everything an 8. I've kind of stuffed this up. For some reason, they're doing all the piping here first. That's not really what I wanted you to do. Everybody made a mess. I know. Everyone's making a mess. Everyone is absolutely making a mess. This has no power. I need power here. They still haven't made this room. I mean, just everything is just not good. We kind of need the jumbo batteries to kick in. No, that's not what I want. No, you can be cancelled. There is just too much. 1, 2, 3. And I might be able to go 1, 2, 3. Lovely. That could be its own little self-fulfilling prophecy. We can probably cancel that, to be honest. And another research has just gone through. Lovely. We'll drop these in. And I have no more metal. Alright, everything is just gone to crap. Lovely. Lovely. For some reason, this stuff isn't going that way. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not going that way, but that's fine. We're just going to have to come in here and fix the problem. Just keep addressing or fixing the problem in a very strange way. Yeah, something like that. We'll see how that goes. I don't even know if they can reach that in most areas. Unreachable dig. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to hear. Means that needs to be dug. I don't know what's happening there, but we'll kind of just dig that out too. Everything is not really going very Millhouse right now, but that is what it is, guys. This might be a relatively short episode. I don't know what we've kind of achieved. I mean, even this is complete. The HVAC has been completed as well. I mean, at this point, do I just go something big, something wide? I don't need decor. I mean, maybe I just do that. And then that way I know that there's something consistently being done. So what have we achieved? We've kind of... Not much, to be honest. We've kind of fixed up this. There's no power. There's no water intake. There's no water outtake. Lovely. We can come in, put in the plumbing. I mean, this doesn't produce a large amount, so I'm not too fussed. If I can get this to start going around properly, I could technically just do that as well. And then the electricity is a different story altogether. Same thing with this guy here. Not too majorly fussed, but still would like to have outtake. Something like that. That should be able to fix it. I understand why most of the water is going that way, when it can easily flow this way. That has no power. This stuff needs to be worked on. I mean, it's just a royal grade mess. With that being said, guys, I think that might be all for today. Everything is not really going so great. Things are going crap, and I think tomorrow we'll start off with some of these new duplicants. We'll continue mopping as we go along. Everyone's just pooping everywhere. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you did enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to put a comment down below. What do I need to focus on? How do I focus on it? And how do I achieve those kind of goals and targets? Even this is just getting too hot. Yeah, if you did enjoy, put a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, guys, hopefully we are surviving till then. We'll see you then. Bye bye.